Welcome back to the Ready to Bid podcast, where we talk about auctions, real estate, and interesting topics. I'm your host, Zach Johnson, today here with my good friend, Kyle Swicegood. Kyle, it's Monday. We're ready to get after it. We have an important announcement. It'll be the topic of this podcast.
Yeah, July 9th, we're going to have our consignment gun auction. So if you want to turn your guns into cash, let's talk about that. We're going to have a soft deadline for delivery of those guns at the office on June 15th. We're an FFL dealer, so we have the ability to legally take those assets, store them for the gun auction, and transfer them appropriately. Zach, you've already brought some in already. Talk to us about what you got.
Yeah, really interesting estate situation out of Yadkin County. 10 not high dollar shotguns, but older break action double barrels. And then the remainder were all revolvers, a lot of Smith & Wessons, some really interesting pieces. So one thing with this, how does this auction differ from our previous gun consignments? We've had numerous, that's kind of what we do. Not necessarily our bread and butter, but something we're really good at.
Yeah, this is going to be a simulcast. We're going to be calling bids live on the computer, so you'll be able to go to readytobid.com and listen in to a live bid caller.
Yeah, I'm bid 30 now. If I would get 35.
So
one of those deals.
Yeah, and we're going to have an announcer who's going to be explaining what each asset is. One thing I want to talk about is safety. There may be someone listening, a lady, for example, who is not a gun person, but maybe she has been left with a safe full of guns. We will come out to your house and clear those guns to make sure they're safe. And safety is the most important thing when it comes to firearms.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I want to ask you to give us a call. You can call the office, 336-751-4444. You can ask for Zach, myself. You can ask for Ron, Lewis, Richard, Angie, Becky, any of us. And you can consign your guns for an exciting gun auction that we're going to have July 9th at 6 p.m.
And I am excited. This is it's a sort of an experiment, not really an experiment for us, but something a little bit different. We will be calling, if you missed it, what Kyle said, we'll be calling live bids, but all bidding will be online. So there's no in-person bidding, but you're going to see a live video feed of my ugly face. Kyle's going to be on, bunch of other bid callers. It's going to be exciting. For sellers, know that this will be the largest assemblage we will have ever had of bidders in one area. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bidders for gun-specific auctions. This is going to be a big event and probably the best opportunity to, like you said, turn those guns into cash. I'm excited. We are capping. We don't have a hard cap right now on how many guns we're going to accept, but we can't have a 7-hour gun auction. So we will have to cut off registration. So I'd say give Kyle a call, give myself a call, or anyone at the Swicegood Group, and we'd love to have you in our July simulcast gun auction
at 6 p.m. Thanks for listening.